Hey, what is up, everyone? It is your good buddy Elite here, and I am back with the plebs doing another video. So I am here with Some, Zukey, and Han. Say hi, everyone.
Hi.
I'm
Hello.
antisocial.
Well, you've come to the right place, my
Yeah,
friend.
exactly.
Well, good way to start out. And what are we doing today, boys?
Using our mind slowly.
Fair point. But anyways, a while back we had asked a question, or I had asked a question on Twitter, asking how do you think Ash's journey would end in the Pokemon anime if it were to end, and we would read off all your tweets in response and give our opinions on them. So should we start that out?
It's never gonna end.
Well,
I mean, it's gonna end one way or another.
one way or another.
That's
Whether
kind of
that's
grim to think
close
about.
or
That's kind
not.
of grim to think about.
Well, I mean, whether it's close or not depends.
one day it's just gonna get canceled.
True.
It'll be just like, really? That's it?
Yeah.
I won't be surprised.
After 20 years, that thing's
All right,
just
so
get
shall we start
randomly
this off?
canceled. Yeah, we might as well.
All right. So the first response is from Pineapple Robin, and he says his journey ends with PETA killing him because he was enslaving animals and forcing them to fight.
That
Where
would be
would
quite
start
the
out?
ending.
That's
Yeah, Pokemon was the ultimate PETA commercial.
That's a great way to start out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do we have any
We're
real
professional.
comments on this?
We're.
I think so.
In case you haven't realized, we are very, very professional.
Yeah, we were so professional we decided to make that meme.
We're so professional. I saw what one of the comments is, and boy, we're gonna just lose everything when that one comes up.
Alright. Next one is from you, Suki. You actually said it twice. He said, you said that at first that Ash's journey is going to end when Rika retires or dies, or he will win the league, or it just ends with no conclusion.
Yeah, because I mean, if they're gonna end it, I think we're gonna know because it's just gonna be either everything coming together, or they're basically just gonna say it.
True. Did you say it
I
all
was
comes
waiting
together?
for that, Elite.
God, wasn't even
It
intentional.
was intentional to him.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Elite. It's gonna happen one day.
Right,
You know,
right.
it's funny.
But in all
Funny
seriousness,
bringing
yeah.
that up. Like you talk about, it's all coming together. Honestly, I feel like it's starting to.
Kind
Like
of.
with Sun and Moon.
Yeah, someone actually made a joke. Someone actually made a joke with like I think he quoted Loxton, and it was like saying it's like it all comes together now in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. We promise.
This time, I swear.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably not.
Maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, I could see it ending without a conclusion. But if it all comes together, or not, wrong thing to say. If it ends, abruptly, then yeah, it's probably going to be because Rika dies, which is going to be sad.
I feel
Yeah.
like they have something stored away, or at least audio-wise, or a script written in case they have to all of a sudden end the show.
I mean, I think some animes have done that before, have
Like,
they?
yeah, I'm sure Dragon Ball has like whenever whoever I'm not exactly sure her name who voices
Yeah.
Goku, like they have something planned for that.
Yeah, but the thing with Dragon Ball, you've also got a lot of side characters. you can
That's
still
true.
go with.
That's
Dragon
another
Ball, they
thing.
could
Pokemon
write off
can't-
Goku if they absolutely had to. Pokemon, you can't just seamlessly write off Ash.
And you also
Yeah.
can't replace Ash because Rika is Ash, basically.
Well, yeah, you can't replace
Exactly.
the voice actor, no.
I actually think that it's either if if Rika dies or if Iku dies. The person who does Pikachu.
Well, they have
I
they
mean,
have
again-
audio for Pikachu
I mean-
is the problem.
I was gonna say, how much audio bank do they have? Just going,
Way
"Pika!"
too much.
True.
I'm guaranteed she hasn't done like a voice recording in
No, I'm
years.
pretty sure
Maybe.
they add to it every season.
Maybe. I guess she does more work with Chopper then probably. Anyways, next one from Ultra Rotom. To be honest, I feel like it'll have a pretty casual ending. All of the good things are going to come to an end, but most companies don't accept that. And then the dreaded day. I don't know what that means. It's at like Gen 20 or something. It'll just have to end due to lack of interest, and it'll have a similar ending to all their regions.
Oh, I get what it means. Basically, it means like they're not gonna ever end it. It's just gonna go until they run it into the ground.
Yeah. And they actually ended with saying, I don't think they have an actual ending planned. And I know that sounds negative, but it happens a lot.
I feel like
Because if if the games keep making money, then why stop?
They have to have
I
something
do.
planned, at least some idea of what they're doing to end it off.
I just don't want people to think it's like. I'm sorry, don't want to run your parade about the Ash's kid theory, but I don't think it's going to be that grandiose. Like, I think it's just Ash is going to win. It's just going to end there.
I don't think the
at 10.
ending's gonna be that grand. No, I'm just saying the next season or series, whatever they do, would be better that route. I think the ending is gonna be more like an XY ending than an overall grand thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
If
seems
they were to
about
do
right.
any like special like finale episode, it would be an actual special.
Yeah,
Kind of like a after story thing.
yeah,
Because
that seems about right.
I feel like they'd have a. I
Alright,
feel like they'd have
next-
an overall finale episode, not just the end of Sun and Moon. Like for example, would be the end of it all.
Yeah. Didn't you actually say you had a good idea, like a funny idea of what the last
I'll talk
episode
about
could
that
be?
after.
Okay, good point. All right, moving on. Next one from Setios. Ash will be granted a free wish by Tapu Koko, turning him into his old appearance again.
Sure.
He gets his corners
A lot
back.
of people would
He
probably
gets
like
his
that.
corners back.
Like that. They just like chop some of his cheek off, so it just like slants right down his face.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, all right.
That's how he became
We gotta get it
movie
back
Ash.
somehow.
It's alternate universe. It's one where they did not give him that. No? Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Ha 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 ha
Is
ha
anyone still there?
Oh, sorry. Am I gonna get fired if I don't laugh? Ha ha ha
ha. No, you
No,
don't
it's
get
just
out
you
of
guys
it
both
that
went quiet.
easily.
I thought the audio cut out or
Oh,
something.
damn it.
It's just you both went quiet. I thought the audio
It was
cut out.
because you were
Oh,
unfunny.
Oh,
Okay, that's more understandable.
right, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That was just a joke. Next one. From at Games23. I honestly have no idea. I think he'll definitely win a league before it ends, though.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a given, in all honesty. But
See, the thing about the anime is that you guys know Ash's goal is be a
We have
Pokemon
no
master,
idea what
right?
that means.
Exactly. That can mean anything, and I think that's intentional, so they can just keep going and going and going.
Well, then why hasn't he won
Probably.
then? If that doesn't mean it ends.
Well, let's say he does win. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't mean that. It means go all regions, no matter how long it goes.
But in that case, why hasn't he won then?
Well, when you have a goal that's vague, it allows you to if you have a goal that's not vague, well then you have to go to it. When you have a goal that's vague, you don't have to work toward it constantly.
Yeah,
yeah, kind of like how One Piece is with becoming the Pirate King, but even that's a little less vague.
Yeah,
I
because we don't know what a Pokemon Master
that's what I'm saying.
is.
If we don't know what it
Yeah.
takes to be a Pokemon Master, why hasn't he won a league at all? If that wouldn't be necessarily what he'd have to do to win.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Han, you've been really quiet.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on this at all?
No.
Okay then.
Why are we
Trying to
why
get you
are
in
we
the
even here
trying to
then?
get you in the discussion. Trying to throw you a bone there, but
He's just here for waiting until we get into the shipping stuff, most likely.
that'll
Yeah,
be fun.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Hope you guys like getting dislike bombed.
Hey, they still
yeah.
have to leave us a view if they dislike.
That's true. That's true. So by dislike bombed, I mean like 4 dislikes.
That's still 4 more views we wouldn't have gotten otherwise.
In
You're
all
right.
honesty, the most dislikes I've ever gotten on a video is 3, and that was my first one.
Oh, so we can only go up from here.
Yeah, exactly. Or down.
I'm sure we
one
can.
of the
I'm
two.
sure
I mean,
we
you
can
know.
beat that.
Yeah, everyone, let's get this video to 10 dislikes.
Let's go.
But yeah, I think it's pretty obvious though that he's gonna win a league though, when it ends.
Here's my one thing: if he doesn't win Sun and Moon, once we finally figure that out, and like especially if he does get Nebby, like I have no hope for him anymore.
I think a lot of people felt that way last season. Like if he doesn't win with Ash
He
Greninja,
basically
there is
won
no
last season. That was just the writers in the end.
hope. But he didn't get the trophy though, and he got second, and
It was
that whole
supposed to
thing.
be a tie, which would have been.
A lot of people said a tie would have been worse, but I don't know.
I agree. I think a tie would have been worse.
No.
I guess
My
so.
problem with
I
the
mean,
lot- my
I don't
problem-
Because I
know.
mean, I like to.
I would.
Well, think about it. If it was a tie, people would have been arguing about whether it was actually, did he win the league? Is he actually a Pokemon
I
master?
feel like the rest of the story
True.
was written as if it was a tie because he didn't care as much. He accepted, the outcome. The reward ceremony at the end was almost like an equal reward type thing.
You know what was funny though? I actually saw on that tweet where it said it was supposed to be a tie. I saw those people that said like last season that they would that a loss would be a lot better than a tie. Say it's the same thing the other way around, saying a tie was better than a loss. And I'm like, really,
I think
guys?
overall, yeah. I think if they had actually done anything with the loss would have been better. But I feel like with the
Exactly.
story they were trying to tell, the tie would have made more sense.
I actually have a theory that might have some validity. It's not about X and Y. It's about Diamond and Pearl and Black and White.
Sure, go
so
ahead.
if I
Go ahead.
so originally you guys know how Ash was supposed to
Don't
win Diamond and
remind
Pearl,
us.
right? Well,
Yeah.
okay. So here's my theory. So you know how they write the seasons a lot in advance, right?
Yeah, I think it's a
Yeah.
year in
And
advance.
Black and White almost felt like a rookie trainer, if you will.
Yeah.
So maybe that was supposed to be a new
that
trainer,
could make
but then they realized, oh wait, we have to make this Ash now
That could have
because Ash just won. Like it was supposed to end in DP, and Black and White was supposed to be like an actual new character.
Black and White.
Yeah,
I think
What?
part of the problem with Black and White is I agree with like the rookie type thing, but he never got a chance to really grow in Black and White because most of it never ended up happening.
Well, I mean that's out of their control. You can't
I
really
know,
do much
but
about
it's
that.
just you don't know what they had planned to do with Black and White. Maybe he was supposed to grow
I
into like
think
X and Y levels.
Yeah, because end of Black and White, beginning of X and Y is not the same
I
person.
don't know, not at all.
yeah, exactly. It's like right when he put on the outfit, he changed into a different person.
Have you guys seen X and Y Ash, but in like the Black and White art style? It looks so weird.
I think I've actually seen an edit with that, and I don't know.
It's like so like squished.
I think I've seen an edit with that, but I'm not sure. I've definitely seen an edit of Sun and Moon Ash with the XY outfit.
Oh
and
yeah, I've
everything.
seen that one.
I thought it was pretty cool, but
The art styles don't really mix that well to me.
Man, this end of the anime discussion is getting pretty good.
We never stay on topic. This is just us rambling
Yeah.
for probably like 2 hours.
Yeah, I know.
But I think we're good for that one, right?
Sure, let's go with that.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Next one. Oh God, this is from NS5 Plays. Ash and Serena will get together. They will both fuck, and the daughter will be the main character. Hashtag Pokeyanni. Hashtag feminism.
No, the
Oh, here comes Han.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
What's it called? Yeah, this could happen because this is very good.
What?
All he needed to hear was Ash, Serena, and fuck, and he was just here.
Okay, but so let's actually we might as well talk about it now since it came up.
What, the shipping
Yeah.
aspect?
Right now.
Let's just get it out of the way. It's probably gonna be an hour of the video. But let's get it out of the way.
Get it out of the way.
So I think a lot of people would agree that if they do have like an end girl, Serena's probably gonna
Like
be it.
99%, that's who it's gonna be.
Yeah, I don't see it really with anyone
'Cause
else.
if
Really.
they,
Yeah,
it's
I
not gonna
agree.
be anyone else we know already. I'm pretty confident in.
Yeah, they could make a new character. That's also
You know,
possible.
I won't. I
Yeah,
feel like
but
if they do that,
do you think the writers are really going to go through that much risk to do the same thing over again and probably not
Oh,
have
you-
it happen?
you know-
either?
Have you watched
Yeah, I was gonna
Pokemon? That's
say.
literally been happening the past 20 years.
Oh,
my only thing
not
then
wrong.
is then story wise it messes up a few things because people are expecting more to get closure someday, and if you introduce that, you're never gonna close off that storyline.
I'm genuinely surprised that we haven't had a like romantic interest in Sun and Moon for Ash yet. Like I'm talking like obvious. You can ship whoever you want, obviously, but like I'm
Jello
just
shipping
Serena
has been the main
Honestly,
OTP.
I'm shocked as well.
because Serena
Yeah,
was so popular that I thought they.
I didn't think
that-
they'd go after like Ash. I figured they'd introduce something. I mean, I guess we're kind of getting Kyuki and Burnett right now.
Well, I mean,
which
that's
is not,
different.
which is
They're
a pretty
adults.
good thing.
I mean, they're also adults, so it's a lot less, And they're also probably only going to be in the
I
series.
don't. One
Probably.
good point I saw someone bring up is they may not want to keep doing the trope of a girl falling for Ash because they don't want to. They don't want to like set up too many options and set up Ash as like a player or anything.
Ash is not a player.
I know, but if you
He really isn't.
He's
If
the
he is,
opposite.
if he is, he's the most stupid and dense one ever.
but
And that's coming from a guy that watches a lot of anime.
Same.
literally like just saying it, it's like I don't see if they follow through like who else they would do it because I mean the writers for X and Y at the very least said that's what you're supposed to assume happens.
Well, yeah, because X and Y, I guess, is one of the series where you can watch from beginning to end and not really need the other series to know, too much.
And I mean,
Right.
those writers are still involved, and I mean they care about their characters.
Yeah, they're like 90% of the writers we have now.
So I don't think the idea of a more is going anywhere, even if it's not being used. 'Cause I'm pretty.
You know what my fear is about
Yeah.
that? Is that in about 10 to 15 years, they're going to do that again and hope people forgot?
That would just ruin a lot of things.
Because I could see that happening.
I might not care at that
Well,
point.
yeah,
but
I don't
would
think
kinda
I'd care
tick
at
me
that
off
point
if they
either.
did
Because
that.
they're
still.
that's exactly. They're hoping you don't care, and then they can just do it
I'm
again.
hoping the show won't last that long.
I don't know about that.
Or at least a different protagonist, but I don't know.
They can reuse plot lines. They
Yeah,
just
the-
can't
the
like
daughter
use
of
the same
Serena
exact
Ness.
plot line of the same exact character.
Oh,
I mean, not in Ash regard.
okay.
I don't think they're ever going to make another character that actually like has a crush on him.
Probably not.
I mean, we've had side characters throughout the whole show that have had that. They've been like episodic episodic.
I mean to the
Ash-
level of Serena.
Okay, yeah,
Ash-
that's
Ash- Ash's Chikorita.
not Ash and Chikorita. We're not bringing that up.
It's
I mean, we got to resolve that somehow,
I mean,
Elite.
whether or not
Oh,
you like
God.
the ship or ship it or this and that. In the end of the day, like story wise, that's at the point where it's gonna go. Whether or not we see
Yeah.
it happen.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
I don't think we will, and if we do, it's going to be told, not shown.
If we do, it's gonna be like the
Yeah.
very last episode or something.
Yeah.
They made it
Besides-
quite clear that we're never gonna see him like get with anyone while he's 10, or even like know that feeling.
Yeah, like as long as he's 10, we can't really do much more than Serena.
Yeah, they're like even more like people are saying, oh, I want to have moments when the cameo or whatever happens. Like, there's not much more they can do.
Oh, that's a
did
whole nother
pretty
topic
much
of
everything they
cameo.
could do. I
That's a
mean,
whole
you
other
know,
But that's what I'm. It's just
they could add smaller stuff, but you're never going to get anything bigger than
No,
what
they-
happened.
Because then we're crossing the lines of like, can we even show this
they
on
had to
TV?
question that with what they did.
Yeah, because apparently kissing someone in Japan is not apparently a appropriate thing to do for some reason.
Yeah, that's bullshit, by the way.
But
Because
they
I've
do look
seen it.
under
It
their
literally
skirts.
shows that are meant for smaller children than Pokemon. That is a complete lie.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the writers. Like, I guess they did that because they didn't want to upset everyone else.
And honestly,
but
I
I, don't
think the scene.
Yeah, maybe
I think
they
the
were
scene
trying-
looks better hidden, but
Yeah,
know.
honestly,
Yeah,
I think
me too. I do, but I'm just saying. It's kind of just a weird reasoning of why they
I
did
will
it.
say though, like
I agree.
even I kind of wish they would at least give people something about all of that, because a lot of it really is in the air, like what's even going on in that regard anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon's kind of a transparent company. You don't really know what's going on.
So it's like, oh yeah, this is supposed to happen. Is it going to happen? No, we don't know.
Well, at least they don't forget about characters easily. I mean,
Tracy?
even after 20 years, they still remember. Well, beside Tracy, but he wasn't really he wasn't really that cool, anyways.
I loved him.
Well, a lot of people loved Brock. He took away Brock, so he must die.
But Brock came back.
Yeah, Tracy still needs to die.
If you,
No.
yeah, Tracy could have been so much more of a character, but he was just Brock's replacement, and that ticked me off.
Because people thought people think he's racist. Let's get rid of him. Oh wait, people love him. Let's bring him back.
Exactly. That's another example of Pokemon having not good reasoning.
Poor
Well, that was back in
Porygon.
like the day before Pokemon had like a formula. That was like before like a thing had happened
Pokemon
yet.
like just
Yeah.
So, like characters leaving wasn't really a thing back
then you have like Porygon,
True.
which hasn't been in the anime since Gen 1, and it wasn't even its fault its episode got banned.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
and
yeah.
its evolution.
I mean, actually,
which
it
doesn't
was,
make sense.
technically it was in the beginning of the Forever movie.
Well, that doesn't count.
Okay, Elite. Talking
Well,
like a
I'm just
real
saying.
cameo.
Well, yeah. Anyway, I think we're getting a little off topic.
Oh yeah, the end of the anime.
Oh yeah, Serena fucking Ash.
Oh yeah, let's get back on that
Oh
topic.
boy.
I agree.
So,
But,
what?
I do agree. If it all ends, we're not going to probably see it that way, but it's just going to be told.
I have what my idea of what they could do to end it off, to cap off stuff, but I mean,
Yeah, well, we could like talk about that
so
later.
everyone kind of agrees that's who he would end up with if he ends up with anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, next one. Okay, this one is kind of a longer one
boy.
too. This is from a Linus Moda. They might make him win a league and settle down with a girl and hopefully fully reboot and make it the sequel with a new protagonist, Ash's child, maybe. But I'm quite unsure about all this though, because they might not end it at all.
That sounds like literally what everyone wants.
Yeah, pretty much. And I think we've already discussed the hell out of that one.
It's just sad that it's literally, this is exactly what we want, but we're never gonna get it.
Exactly. But that's pretty much what we all said. So next one, I guess.
All right.
All right. From Serena HDXD. Good question. They'll probably end the. Blah, 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 I cannot talk today.
When can you?
They'll probably. They'll probably end with Ash graduating. He'll go back to Kanto, chill there until the Gen 8 or the series
Sun
ends.
and Moon.
Yeah. Or what if Ash doesn't graduate?
He's dead. All right, you're going to the school in whatever region Gen 8's in.
No,
Okay, so I
that's
actually have a
how he fails
question.
The region. The region is not the league is not a Pokemon battle. It's just a test, and he fails it.
So I've heard a lot of people say like I don't watch Sun and Moon, which understandable. But like I'll watch Gen 8. But what's to say Gen 8 isn't going to be more of this?
That's a good point.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
If you're like, I'm gonna wait for Gen 8.
Yeah,
What
we
if
don't
there
know.
isn't a Gen 8? Huh? What are you gonna do then? There's gonna be a
good
Gen
point.
8.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
there's gonna be
I
a Gen
want
8, but what if it's like not more like Sun and Moon? Like what? What? It's there's no guarantee it's gonna change back.
Yeah,
I
good
still think they need to
point.
combine
Um,
the two more somehow, but yeah, that's a good point. Sun and Moon is working. Like it's like, as much as people don't like to agree with it, like it's working.
yeah,
I think it's like the initial mass hate has kind of died.
Well, everyone
down
hated
a
it when it
little bit.
first started.
Well, true, but that's because we're an overreactionary
Yeah,
community.
I
It's
mean,
how we do.
I
It's like an
still
average Tuesday.
don't want to go back. I want to catch up with Sun and Moon, but it's like I want to restart, and I do not want to watch the first 20 episodes again.
What episode did you leave off on?
Last one I watched fully in order was when he got Litten. I watched the Kanto episodes. Other than that,
Oh God, that was a
Other than
long
that,
time
I've been
ago.
following along in the background.
I mean, you don't have to watch. I could send you certain episodes to watch.
It's just it had way too slow of a start for me. I
Well, then don't restart. Start at 20. I don't know, 6. Start at I don't know, where Gladion
yeah.
first
Part
shows
of me
up.
wonders if they had any idea what plot line they were going to start with for Nebby and
Well,
all
here's
this.
the thing: these guys originally, they're not slice of life
Yeah.
writers, so there was obviously going to be a long
Mhm.
change.
I just
Okay.
wonder if they had a full plot planned when they first started or not.
yeah, me too. I mean, they seem to know what they're doing now, so that's
Yeah.
good. But
I haven't really had any real complaints. I mean, there's this argument about
Yeah.
next week's episode, but we're gonna have to see where that goes.
yeah,
But
that's
this
a whole
isn't
other.
about Sun and Moon. This is about the end of the anime.
It is the end of the
Yeah.
anime.
Okay.
Okay,
People
Actually,
might be a
here's
little
another
angry if that's the
I'm
case.
gonna be angry either way.
actually, here's another thing.
That's true, but I don't want to have to see that
We
on
could have
Twitter,
the
man.
perfect
That's
ending
annoying.
possible, and people would be angry.
Oh yeah.
The same person actually replied with another thing today that said it's probably going to end in the same way as Diamond and Pearl or XY with him going home and that's it.
That's probably
Yeah,
how.
honestly,
Yeah.
that's actually what I can see that
I
happening.
feel like if
Yeah,
we get a finale, it'll be a bit more than that. But the last season where he wins, I feel like that's how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
yeah. So next one,
Sure.
yeah. This one's I don't know if it's more of a joke, but I think it is. It'll end him with him becoming the very best. Please make this a lyric chain in parentheses.
Did anyone
Oh.
respond?
Wanna be.
I'm
No,
disappointed.
sadly.
Oh, F to pay respects.
Yeah, and they actually responded with another thing today, saying it'll end with the passing of the torch to a new protagonist.
I agree with that. If Ash ends, they would have something to lead into the next series.
See, okay, I like that idea, but what's to say they can't just do what they're doing with Ash again and again and again, just with a new protagonist?
Yeah, but there's nothing to say that. We just want someone other than Ash.
That's true.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I like his character, and that's why I want him to end. You know?
Yeah, like I care.
Somewhat.
Yeah, exactly. Somewhat, yes. All right. Next one from PokePlebs. It'll end with him becoming a Pokemon master. Okay.
Well, that was straight to the
No.
point.
Well, what does that even? But we don't even know what that means. Like we said earlier.
He wins something, and series is over, so they make something up for him to do. The end.
He gets a girl.
That's what it takes to be the Pokemon master. Get a girl.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, he technically already did it.
He did it 6 times. Wait. No, actually,
Well, no.
Hey.
Think about it this way: he got the girl. The girl just didn't get him.
I mean, he's got crushes in multiple series. They just were like an episode thing.
yeah. More on for
Serena, huh?
And Misty for like a season.
Yeah. And, well, yeah, I was going to say, because Misty was, like, it was in the 4Kids dub, Misty was for, like, almost all of Kanto, right? But in the Japanese dub, it was, like, for one season,
It
I
was
think.
one season in
Well, that's because
sub. The 4Kids was like all the way to Johto.
Yeah.
Well, that's because that's just what 4Kids did. Yu-Gi-Oh did the same
I
thing.
heard Japan like had to literally tell them to stop adding stuff.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, because I think it was, like, you know, that you're giving people the wrong idea that we don't want that, you know?
I think Pokemon might have one of like. There's an arc in Diamond and Pearl that has one of like the most pointless romances I've ever seen in my life.
Which one was it?
It's you know, guys, remember the summer camp thing?
Oh, that
Like the
one.
most pointless thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's like, what the heck? It just popped up out of nowhere, I think.
Yeah, and it never, nothing happened.
Exactly. Like, we don't, like, like, the only time we ever see, like, that person again was in, like, one episode where they
Yeah.
tease it, and then nothing happens
Just
to her
gone.
after that.
It's
Yeah.
over. Done.
Yeah, I mean, even Annabelle had a better thing than that.
Yeah.
Part of me makes me wonder if
I
they
mean,
did the whole like love interest character they introduced just so they like had that settled so they didn't keep just introducing people.
I
Yeah.
mean, there's nothing stopping them from
Oh
introducing
no, of
more.
course. Just I feel like they made a definite one more or less just to
We're done.
Exactly.
That's it.
stop bugging us.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, next one.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, this one's kind of a longer one, and it's by a good friend of ours too. So, this one is Ash wins some league. We get to see a flashback of all the major events. He walks up in the distance to the next adventure. No more anime. And he follows it up with saying, "I feel like they're going to end it in a way that the show where the adventure never ends, yet it'll show that Ash has finally come a long
So
way."
like the X and Y ending.
I guess, or like maybe like you guys know how like Gravity Falls
Yeah.
ended, where like the show would still continue, but we wouldn't see it. I guess it would be kind of like that.
So kind of
Yeah.
like an open ending.
Yeah, maybe.
So it's like kind of like slice of life.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Which I guess would fit. I don't know. I mean, I could see them doing an open ending, but I think that would tick still people off. But then again, anything would.
Again, anything's gonna take people.
I feel like the
True.
only problem with an open ending
Exactly.
you can't really continue that. What's the point of an open ending if next
Yeah.
season's just going to be it continuing?
Mm-hmm. All right. Next one.
Yeah.
by Captain Everglow. He will finally realize everything he does is shit, and then he'll have anxiety and commit
Well, I
suicide.
got.
Okay then.
Oh,
I mean,
Okie
Sun and Moon
dokie.
is getting pretty dark, so
yeah.
You think they would do suicide on camera?
Lysander.
I mean, they didn't do a kiss on camera. They're not going to do
commit
suicide.
though. Lysander was killed by.
He jumped off a
Zukey.
building.
Bonnie. Bonnie is the scariest person in the show. She kills with a smile.
True.
Yeah, and she almost had a giant T-Rex. She should have had it.
Dude, Bonnie would have had if she caught all the Pokemon she helped, she would have had the best team in the show.
Yeah, I remember seeing actually a picture of that. It was like with Dedenne, Meowstic, Florges, Lapras, Tyrantrum, and Zygarde.
That's awesome.
That is honestly a pretty
Just
solid team.
imagine if one day we actually got a Bonnie and Ash battle and she just showed up with that.
I feel like if they're gonna do a Sun and Moon special, they might do two, one for Clement and Bonnie, and then one for Serena.
I mean, I still think I don't know what they'd do for a Serena in Alola thing. I feel like it would be someone went to Hoenn.
Yeah, like I think you said that like maybe if Lana does like more performances, we might get a thing with Serena and Lana.
I think that's kind of a done
Yeah.
deal. I think that kind of.
Have
Yeah,
Lana
I
go
want
try to
it.
catch
Which
Kyogre.
if you know me, I'm a happy person if that happens.
Have Lana
That was a thing
Have
for a
Lana
little
go
bit.
catch
but, yeah,
Kyogre.
yeah.
No, have her get a
Easy.
Mega Gyarados. There
I
you
mean,
go.
honestly, they did say more field trips are possible. So for all we know, they could be going to Hoenn.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would take that with a grain of
Oh, I
salt. They could say that a lot, like, "Oh, it's possible we could do it."
The
I
problem
don't
with
know.
possible, though, is you already know if you did it or not.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Next
like
one,
the
I guess.
Serena to Alola. Someone actually asked them, and it's like, oh, maybe.
Well, I mean, what are they going to say? They can't just say no.
Yeah, but well, why can't
Actually,
they
no,
just
they
give
didn't
us
even
a
say
solid
maybe. They
answer?
said expect
Because-
surprises. Like, what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, they save face because then technically they didn't lie.
They just really
Well-
stretched the truth.
True.
Well, yeah, but they didn't lie. It's kind of true.
There are some surprising things
I'm waiting
in the
for
show. So.
Mallow's
like-
Pokemon to evolve to a Serena, and that's going to be like, oh, look, Serena's in Alola. We did it, guys.
I wish I could go back in time when Sun and Moon was revealed. And be like, oh yeah, guys, by the way, Misty and Brock are gonna come back, and people are gonna
You
die.
would get, like, thrown off the internet.
People would give you so much shit for that, and
I'd
then
be
you
thrown
You
in
know
like
what's
an insane
funny is
asylum.
people, like, making fun of, like, oh, Brock and Misty are never coming back until the day after they get revealed. I remember that one of those conversations the day before.
Remember, people got really annoyed because it's like just tons of Gen 1 stuff, which I really don't care. Like, I have no
But
problem.
my only problem with that is like you're at Professor Oak's, and if you don't want to focus outside of the Gen 1 and 2s, you should at least have them in the background.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Because
can see that.
they went out. It was like there was no one but what Corfish outside of Gen 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Like-
yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it was you could kind of tell from the advertising that there really wasn't
Well,
going to be.
yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't
I'm also
need
really,
them to like.
I'm also a really easygoing person, so I really don't care. They could have shown like nothing Gen 2, and I wouldn't have cared.
I just feel like.
Well,
I just feel
alright,
like
that's
it's like
fair.
did they? I just wonder if they went out of their way to only show Gen 1s or what they did.
Absolutely.
I mean, I kind of wanted to see Sceptile and Infernape again, but that
Like
was just
even
me.
Brock had Crowback over Krogunk.
Well, yeah, because I mean, they had to do the Misty thing for the throwback.
Yes. Because it's like if
I
they
guess.
were to do more cameos, I mean, Iris they could do, and even Serena they could do. I just don't know why they'd go to Johto.
I mean, they could think of a reason. It's we. I mean, if they really want to, they can think of a
Yeah.
reason.
Because I honestly, I still think Ash is getting a Jangmo, so...
It's going to be late.
Seeing,
I mean, who knows
seeing
how?
Iris react to him
Who
with a
knows how
dragon.
long?
No. If you wanted to do that, he should have brought Gudra and Noivern along too. See how many dragons he's got.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
All right.
No.
Sorry, I'm trying to give you guys some time to talk. I feel like I've been talking too much.
Nah, it's
I
all
don't talk
good.
too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought.
hand talks the most.
Oh yeah. Hand, slow
Yeah,
down.
shut
Come
up,
on, let some
Mom.
others
I'm
have a
kidding.
turn.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Good. All right. Next one.
Yeah.
All right. This is from Shikairo. He's gonna fuck Pikachu in his room.
Okay,
Fuck.
that just
Yay.
straight to the point.
It just cuts out of nowhere. It's just, what's even happening anymore? Did I put on the right thing?
Whoa.
We are only Serena Ash supporters here.
God damn it!
I'll just get out of here. No, I'm just kidding.
You
This is the kind of shit we gotta deal
I
with. Huh?
just,
Yeah.
I wonder if they know this stuff exists and they're just like, why?
Oh, I know this stuff.
I know you
exists.
do. I'm saying if Pokemon themselves do.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm sure they know. Sure they know.
Who knows? Maybe some of them have done it themselves.
Knowing Pokemon, there's probably someone there who has to catalog all this stuff, and it's like, either has the best or the worst job in the world.
Depending, it's all
I'd
a
say
matter
the-
of perspective, I suppose.
I'd say the best.
I'd say it could go either way for them. Like there could be days when you're really in the mood to look at it, but then some days
Yeah.
not so much.
Imagine having to read art.
Oh, what do you do for work? You don't want to know.
Just.
I work for Pokemon.
You
Oh,
think
you
they
make the
see,
games?
like-
Something like that.
I genuinely think if the writers they see like how obsessed people are with certain series, and it's like, why?
Oh, they know how popular Serena is for sure.
Oh, absolutely. She got second place, and she was around for like a few. Like she hadn't been around that long.
To be
They
fair
know
though,
how popular
Brock
she is.
destroyed that poll.
Well, of course. I mean that I would have.
He was around for like what 4
All I'll
reasons?
say is this about like the last thing about like Serena cameo. If they don't do a cameo, they're stupid.
Jesus.
Have your most popular character not come back.
Well, second most
Yeah.
popular.
Well, here's the thing: if she comes back,
But
people
Brock,
are annoyed because either there's not enough shipping moments, or
I don't care about the ship.
Guarantee
I
that'll
just want to
happen.
see her actually grow because by the time she's done with her journey, she should basically be another Ash.
yeah.
See, that makes
Yeah.
sense. But this is Pokemon, so
That's true.
Anything can happen.
Well, get her, a full team of Pokemon. That
I
would
think
be
the best
awesome.
bet is just to have them do a field trip to Hoenn to see contests.
what if they see May, Max, and not Serena?
Hey, I'd be.
They would
would
have
kill
to
myself.
give a reason why she's not there if they do that.
No, you know, what'd be even worse is if it's like as soon as they leave, Serena's like, "Oh man, I can't wait to see them." Oh, we just missed them.
No,
Oh,
I
no,
made the
don't do
joke
it.
of XYZ1 with Elan having a scene like that between the two of them.
What?
Wait, what?
Was it XYZ1 where like, they
Having to see
pass each
Elan.
other?
Good silence.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I know what you're talking about now.
Just have the angry people like yelling at their TV as it happens.
We got your cameo, guys. Aren't you happy?
No, I would not
People
be.
keep saying, "Oh, Serena's gonna come to Alola." It makes no sense for her to go to Alola. She's out travel.
Unless, of course, they got showcases there, but I don't know.
That's the problem. She'd stay.
Then
She
we
would
can have
stay
the,
in Alola if she went to
line of
Alola.
Then we can have the new line of people just mindlessly bitching about how ugly she looks in it, even if she looks the exact same.
Yeah, I don't
That's
get
gonna
why
be
people are
fun.
like, "Oh, I don't
Yo.
want a cameo because I'm gonna
Yo.
have to see her in the art style." Seriously?
Yo.
Seriously?
I've seen like scans. I've seen like fan art of her.
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
it
art
works.
style,
It looks
Yeah.
fine.
It
It looks
works.
good, actually.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen
Some
like
fan art looks really good.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they just smooth out the edges, so it wouldn't exactly be terrible.
You're not gonna you're not gonna make everyone happy. I mean, I've said about like what I think they should do in that regard, but that's a different discussion. Actually, that's a discussion we did.
Maybe I'm under the mentality that I'd rather have the community be happy than just me be happy.
Mhm.
Mm, yeah, but then again, this community is almost never happy, isn't it?
That's
The
true.
one problem I'll say is if they have her come back and like with Ash, people are going to expect him to top the XYZ finale, and just that's not happening.
That's not
What
going
if
to happen.
he gives her like a nice handshake?
Honestly, I think
I
a
said-
hug would be the most probable thing.
I thought a hug was
Yeah.
all they do. I'm surprised they went more than that.
Yeah.
Well, I think the reason they went I think the reason they went that far was because they wanted to say this is what we're going with. Like they wanted to
And I
take
guess
the
that was
maybe
only
out of
way
the
they could act-
equation.
and I guess that was the only way that I could.
But what if they're just like they have like a thing where I don't know, just throwing this out there, like Lana has a crush, and there's like Serena, who's that? I've never heard of her.
Oh,
Technically, the way
God.
that this community's going, Lana's the only one who would have a chance with him, considering all the other ships.
Yeah, Jello shipping is the new OTP.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Oh my.
I haven't been keeping up. Is that even still having hints or what?
Not
I
really,
think that's
honestly.
Point to you guys.
Okay,
I think honestly it's kind of
PokePlebs,
weird to ask the
PokePlebs.
people.
If you want to know hints, it's like them being friends.
So according to Amore
Yeah.
Shippers, yes.
Yes. Do they have hints or no? Yes.
Any scene with the two of them in frames, a shipping hint. Get that right.
Alright, that reminds me. There was one scene in some X, Y, and Z episode where it's like it's Serena and Ash in frame. Like Clement and Bonnie are they're right next to each other, but it's just them in frame. And then it zooms out like 2 feet, and then there's Serena and there's Clement and Bonnie.
I actually don't remember that, but
It's in the Noibat like XYZ episode.
I know what you're talking about.
It's like the end of the episode.
I
It's
actually
so-
think I've seen that screenshot. Yeah.
So weird.
It's confirmed. Yeah, that's gonna be our next. That's gonna be our next discussion. Is it canon? And then we're gonna just watch the fire burn.
Can it just be 2 seconds of me just going no?
That's the perfect meme right there.
In all seriousness, though, that would be an interesting discussion.
Yeah, it would be.
No, I'll add it to
But,
the poll
next
to
one,
replace
right?
this one for our next one.
Oh God. But next one.
Sure.
All right. I think we're getting close to the end. From Shadow Star. Well, either he's gonna get killed by the Ultra Beast, or he's gonna become the first Alola
I like how
champion.
it's one of those two options. There's no in between.
Oh, of course. Because the other one can't happen.
There's nothing else that can happen. Just one of those two. Hey, either way the show ends, so I'm
But,
okay with it.
Yeah. But they actually followed up and saying the second solution made him think of something. It would be very interesting to see Ash battling his father-like figure to become
Oh, yeah.
champion.
See, like, since Lola League is new, it kind of would make sense for Ash to be the
For
champion.
a day, he'd lose to like the next person to show up.
Yeah, and then Kukui comes up and is like, lol. Yeah.
Well, JK, thanks, bye.
He leaves anyway. Like, you can finally become champion. Yeah, I'm gonna go home to get my next adventure. See ya.
Oh God, man.
Awkward silence.
But yeah, I mean, it could be possible that he could become champion, but it's probably not gonna.
We
be
have
that
to
long.
have an Ash and Cookie battle at least.
Yeah, that'd be so awesome.
I think that's how the last episode will be, is them battling. Even if it's just like for like a few
Yeah.
seconds.
Not that
Yeah,
we,
like what they
not that
did
he
with
has
Pokemon Ash,
Pokemon
the
at the
ending.
moment.
I mean, he could have secret
I'm pretty
Pokemon.
sure
Yeah, I mean, didn't he have like secret Pokemon like besides Rockruff in the games?
Yeah, I have a feeling Rockruff's gonna end up staying with Kookie.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know, because it's a once again special Pokemon.
Yeah, we saw that worked for
Yeah, but then
Greninja.
again, Greninja, you know.
Duke Ninja is in the best place right now. He doesn't have to suffer through school.
Greninja's out fighting every day of his life in a forest
honestly,
somewhere right now.
But you know what he's doing right now? He's being Zygarde's personal weed whacker.
Exactly.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I like how they set. I like
I'd
how
rather
like,
be
they set
told
up
than
this
be weed
whole
whacked.
like they set up all this stuff just to write out Greninja. Like we all thought, like, oh, they're gonna explain this and that. They didn't explain anything.
and it's clear that like that was they were trying to write them out of the show in any way they possibly
There,
could.
there must have been an explanation for that stuff somewhere.
Ash.
Fair enough. But
So yeah.
yeah. I think this is the last one,
All right.
maybe. It says it'll end by him losing the low, starting at 0 again.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, seems about right.
That was the last one. You cut out you getting yelled.
I think so. Hold on. I think so.
There were
Hold on,
quite a
let me
few
look.
comments yelling at you to do a dare you for some reason promised to do.
I sent you one.
Hold on a sec.
Oh, sorry, Han. Elite's being a
Yes.
bully.
When is he not?
I am the best bully. I'm the one that will pay you to beat yourself up.
Oh,
Yeah, or 2 cents.
No.
That's good.
What? What were we talking about?
I think it had something to do with the
Beating
show
ourselves
ending.
up.
Yeah, but that was honestly the last comment. So
No, I
Alright.
sent you one through a tweet.
Oh, right. behind you
Yeah.
sent
Come
me
on,
one.
Elite. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Well, at least send me one in the middle of it, okay?
Read it anyway.
Give me a second. I'm looking. Give me 1 second
One.
here. And
Done.
the last comment is from our own Han. The Pokemon anime will end for Ash when the Death Note and Pokemon crossover happens.
I'd
Someone
watch
write
it.
Ash's name in
Same.
that thing, please.
That would honestly be so cool, though, you know? I've actually seen memes of Pikachu holding the Death Note, and it's like when you get a critical hit when you didn't want to. or it's like when a Metapod keeps using Harden.
Uh-huh.
But,
Alright, so
yeah.
that's
That was the
Alright,
last
so now
comment.
we're
So,
kind of on our own.
yeah. So, what are our thoughts on all this?
Honestly, I agree with most of the comments. Like, there hasn't been
Same
one.
here.
You mostly agree with the Ash and
Yeah.
Serena one, though, right?
Well, I mean, am I obliged to say? Because I signed a contract to be on this podcast.
No, I think Han's the only one who will kind of hate you forever, depending on what you say.
I mean,
Yes.
I'm
Han
sorry.
said yes, so
Oh,
No, I will.
okay. Then no. The answer is no. I agree with that completely. 100%. That will happen.
it's the true
At me on
OTP.
Twitter.
Good.
At Ultimate Zukey on Twitter. Plug. Shout out.
Oh God.
You had to get something out of saying it.
But some guy, you said that you wanted to talk about like a potential final episode, right?
I've said about how they could set up a overall wrap up or anything. Honestly, I just think like part of it's like how like you guys all know how Naruto ended it, right? Well, Shippuden anyway.
Yeah.
Like if they did something like that, like his wedding or whatever, because you have an excuse to get every companion together, or even just other random people. You can have a good. There's a way to just get everyone in one place to like for a conclusion.
Uh-huh. Or like a league after party,
Even
maybe.
that, it's just something to get everyone together. I just
Yeah.
like this. I just like the mental image of all of Ash's Pokemon, like in the stands for his wedding, and there's just 30 Tauros in the background.
Okay.
Yeah, you told me that. And I laughed my head off at that.
That's
It's
pretty
just all
funny,
these
actually.
people and random Pokemon. There's just 30 Tauros in the back.
I still love that he has 30. I
Not
still
that the
love
dove
that.
would ever know it.
Yeah.
Well, they did in the black and white, but whatever. But
Really
like you said
curious
at
how
some
they're
point,
gonna
like
do the Misty
like
and
if
Brock
like the show
episode.
ever ended.
Yeah, so
The show
yeah.
has to end.
But you said like something like if the show ever ended, it would be like a thing where they like show like every single companion except like they'd be missing one, and then they'd flash to that scene, right?
I honestly forget half that conversation.
So yeah.
Well, I have a good memory, so. Meh.
all right, so we have
It's
our
a blessing
ending.
and a
Ash and
curse.
Iris are gonna get married and have kids. That sounds good to me.
Oh God.
It's
Oh
Ash
my-
and Misty. Get it right.
Oh,
No, no, guys. It's obviously going to be Ash and Silent. That's what it's going to be.
Oh god.
fuck!
See, we don't have a silent fan in this room.
Ash and Clement.
Oh,
I'm going
Okay,
to
yeah.
kill
I mean,
science
yeah,
really
that
is
was like
amazing.
that's Ash and Clement. Wasn't that like the most like hinted gay ship in the Pokemon or something?
I
Then
mean,
Kwai
I-
came
I mean,
around.
if you want to make the, and then want to make the argument, yeah, Kiawe.
Oh yeah, true. You're not wrong. Well, wait, actually, then again, we got to think of Shota. Remember?
Nah, too weak.
Yeah. Yeah, can't even beat a Greninja with a Sceptile scrub.
Yeah, and then Ash couldn't beat a Charizard with Greninja either. Like, what's up with that?
So by that logic, Sceptile can beat Charizard.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They just decided to do inverse battles for the last two parts.
Yeah.
Don't
That
worry. about it.
actually would make kind of sense.
But honestly, if you want my takeaway, yeah, if they end it, they're most likely just gonna pass it off to a new protagonist, maybe his kid. If they're not just gonna show what happened, probably.
Uh-oh.
I see a lot of people saying it's going to be his daughter.
I think that's
don't know why,
what they would do. Just to change
Yeah,
th-
I mean,
things around.
I don't know why, but they could do a daughter, or they could do both a son and a daughter. And what they
Oh.
would do is they'd maybe make them both rivals to each other.
Yeah.
As long
it's
as Gary's
amazing.
kid shows up.
You ever think? I mean, they'd probably not do that, but imagine how cool that would be, though.
That would be pretty cool.
I just wonder
Or add
if we
another
got a new
rival in it.
protagonist, if they would confirm anything right away. Like if we would just see them on their adventure already, and people were just kind of like, is it not? Who like oh
No, that's the question. You'll never
Like-
know.
oh is this Ash's kid? Who would be the mom? Like this and that. Like I think
His name is
Like
Ratoshi.
like
It's not related to Ash anyway. Actually, it's some
like
random
Ash's
person. But
father. Yeah.
No. It's gotta be like in. I don't know. I don't know. I just totally forgot what I was gonna say.
Saritoshi.
Sato's
I was
3.
gonna say
yeah.
it's gonna be like an anagram of Satoshi's name in a different order. You know.
Toshisa.
I guess.
Ash
But
Jr.
any other thoughts on this, guys?
No, I think that's it.
Any thoughts on this, Han?
Serena.
Oh,
I was expecting that.
All right.
I'm not
So-
surprised.
So overall, let's just run through this. We think it will someday end, whether it be Sun and Moon or later. If he ends up with anyone, it will probably be Serena, unless they just decide to throw that out the window someday for no good reason. Yes, Han. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then,
Alright.
other than that, the next series will either be someone new or
Ash's
yeah.
kid.
There's no way Ash is going to be the end of the entire show.
Probably not, and especially in a show where you could have so many protagonists.
I mean, part of me just wants them to make more specials and stuff too, like the Mega Evolution specials were.
Yeah, like a Chronicles
Yeah.
2.
Or generations
I mean,
again.
I've already said, like, for the Sinnoh remakes, there's a lot they could do with specials there.
True. Or this is probably not going to happen. Or they could actually finish that Pokemon Mystery Dungeon anime they said they were going to do.
Yeah, they did a first parts for both games. Never did anything.
That was really
Yeah,
that was really
and
funny.
they did like 2 animated trailers with a GTI, but nothing for Super.
Yeah.
Pokemon's mean.
Yeah, really. I would enjoy a Mystery Dungeon anime though.
Yeah, but what it
Or
happened?
or if anything, or what about this? A Pokemon Coliseum anime.
Or a Pokemon Adventures anime. That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, they bring
that
back
too.
They bring back
Or a
all the
Conquest
villains
anime,
in
there you go.
Rainbow Rock, but they don't get the best one.
What was that?
Mirror.
Oh,
Who?
No,
Sorry,
he's-
I didn't hear you.
listen. Giovanni knew if he brought back Mirror B, he would never. It was too
Yeah,
easy.
too
He couldn't.
easy.
It wouldn't even be a challenge.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah,
Giovanni
team of
wants
six.
wants
A team of
challenge.
6
Can't bring back
Ludicolo.
Yeah, they're too OP. I mean, Giovanni has Team Rocket dreamed of getting him 3 Ludicolo, but Giovanni said, "Nah,
Just
that'd be too OP
imagine if
for
there
me."
was a reference to, like, Mirror B or something in Ultra Sun and Moon.
Oh God.
That is a part of history that we cannot forget.
That is going to be the holy. That is going to be the. What's the word? The holy. I don't know.
Yeah, good talk. Nice.
Good talk. I can speak words. I English well.
No, you English goodly. Get it right.
Oh yeah, good point. Point
So,
good. That is.
Is that all we have? I think.
I think that's all we
We're
got.
gonna-
So
alright.
we
We're
covered
gonna
everything.
think of something as soon as I hit stop recording.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
but like just to make everything clear, is that Ash is probably gonna end. Journey's gonna end at some point, whether it be after Sun and Moon or at Sun and Moon. If anyone he's gonna get with anyone, it's gonna be Serena,
Yes.
and Ash is probably not gonna be the last protagonist.
Like how
Okay.
Pan only
And
cares
it's either gonna
about
be
the ship.
someone
That's
else
the
or his
only thing
kid.
he cares about in that entire thing of dialogue.
Listen. We got to get
That is
one
not
guy in
true,
here.
Okay, I am a professional on this.
He gave me no. Yeah, he did give me a job actually.
Yes, it pays.
I'm
it
good at
pays
giving
so
jobs.
Listen, I live for my work.
well. Yeah, and you'll regret
Alright,
that.
So,
Yeah,
before,
yeah,
so
yeah,
before
he
we end,
earns 10 cents a year.
yeah. So I just want to say before we end this real quick, I just want to say this real quick. These guys, I'm kind of a newer member of here, but I'll try and be on these discussions as much as I
No.
can. No. All right. See ya.
You had one chance and you didn't.
Yeah.
And you disagreed with Han. That's just the end of it.
Oh, sorry, Han.
Han
please
makes
don't
all
hurt
the
me.
choices around here. We're just like yes or no, and he's like maybe.
Oh.
yeah. For everyone who video ideas, it's not Elon Musk. It's just Han doing it.
Yeah, I do everything around here.
As you can tell, because he's been so talkative during this discussion.
Listen.
Exactly. He's been the
Yeah.
most talkative person. We can't get a word in edgewise because of him.
Yes.
This thing should have ended 5 minutes
We're all
ago.
joking.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have fun.
We're all
Was
joking.
this fun, though?
Right?
Uh-huh.
We on that.
Yeah, I know, right? We are.
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like.
But I think that's it for everyone. Are we all good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right then. All right, guys. If you all enjoyed that, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, comment, and follow all of us on Twitter if you want
My
to.
my Twitter link better be in your
It'll be at the
description.
bottom.
It will be in your description.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, it should be under at the very bottom.
It's gonna be like dot 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 dot. Oh, by the way, Zukey, make sure to block him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not that
Yes, you
cool.
are.
Come on. I usually
yeah.
usually always put my link to my Twitter below all of yours. Okay.
Oh, how nice of you.
It's true. Go look in the descriptions and you'll find it. But anyways, guys, I think that's it. So we'll see you all later. Bye.
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 Bye.